हेलो एवरीवन, 9 बज गए क्या? हाँ, 9 बज चुके हैं और हर दिन की तरह आज भी 9 बजे मैं मोहित जैन from MJ's Maths and Stats, that's MJ Magic Studio to you, is there in this session. And today we will be discussing 15 good questions which were asked in Mid-Tree Junior Engineer Recruitment Test 2021, which was held on 27th of June 2021. These are 15 questions of Mindtree. Mindtree is a Larsen and Toubro Group company, we know that. And to start with, these questions were actually asked on MCAT Aspiring Minds platform. And we know that many companies are adopting this Aspiring Mind platform right now. Most common of that is CTS, Cognizant, the Accenture, Mindtree normally. Mindtree for software engineer recruitment also are using the same platform. So here in the junior engineering recruitment test, they have given less number of questions. 10 questions were there from aptitude maths, 10 questions were there from analytical reasoning, and 10 questions were there from verbal and computer, pseudo coding. Everything was there as it used to be in normal software engineer recruitment examination. So from that, I've selected 15 of them, that new questions rather, which comprises of maths and reasoning both. So on that note, I'll suggest you to, whenever you are solving a question, pause the video, try to solve it yourself, and then look out for the solution. So on this note, happy note, yes, 9 बज गए हैं. On happy note, let's start now. Good to see that you people are following the drill. Okay, I have started getting answer. Sanchayan Mukherjee, Soumya Mondal, Sabyasachi, Syed, Anish, Sohini. You have also given answer. Good. And then Mr. Riazul for you, Shreyoshi, Kundan. Very good. Now let's see the question. The average age of a group of 10 people is 20 years. That means the total age of this group is 10 into 20, that is 200 years. If 4 students join the group, that means it becomes 14. The average age increases by 2 years, that means average will become 22 years. Now 22 into 14 is how much? 8, 8 to 1, and this is 3. It is 308. That means age of 4 new students is 308 minus 200, that is 108. This is what we have got. Now what is the question? What is the average age of new student? Okay, average age of new student would be 108 by 4, that is 54 by 227. Yes, average age of the new 4 students, those who have joined, is 27 years, and that is in option A. Wonderful. Devdeep, Suraj, Anirudh, you people have also given answer. Very good. Glad to see that you people are following the drill. Yes, I have started getting answers. Wonderful. Now I'm not going to call out your names, but Kalyan, Devdeep, Kajal, Kundan, Pritam, Anish, Anirudh, Soumya, Roshani, Rintu, Somik. Wonderful. Great people, great engineers of Abacus. Isn't it? Yes. A car covers a distance of 300 kilometer. So, okay, distance is 300 kilometer with some speed. Let speed is s. If its speed is increased by 10 kilometer per hour, if speed is s plus 10, it will cover the same distance in 1 hour less. Now the time is t. Now the time would be t minus 1. Find the speed. We know that this is the basic question from time, speed and distance. We know that time is given by distance divided by speed. So here time would be 300 by s, and here time would be 300 by s plus 10. That means I can say 300 by s minus 300 by s plus 10 equals to minus 1 will go that side, that is 1. If I take common 300, it is s plus 10 minus s, that is 10, upon s into s plus 10 is equals to 1. That means s into s plus 1, two consecutive number, equals 3000. We can break it out here also. 30 is an oblong number of 5 and 6. So it would be 50 into 60, which gives what? This is 10. Sorry. It gives s is equals to 50 and s plus 10 is equals to 60. That is, speed which we are looking out for is 50. Find the speed of the car in kilometer per hour. That is 50. It features in option C. As we know, like an aspiring minds examination and without a time and work sum, it's not possible. 4 boys or 3 men can complete a work in 10 days. 4 boys can do it in 10 days, and again 3 men can also do it in 10 days. That means 1 boy can complete it 10 into 4, 40 days, and 1 man can complete this in 10 into 3, 30 days. These were boys. How many days will it take for 4 men? If we have 4 men will take 30 by 4, that is 7.5 days, this group. And 3 boys, 3 boy will take 40 by 3 days. Now we know the drill, that if someone take A days and another group take B days, if we want to add them up, that means if both the groups are working together, then time taken by them is given by product by sum. So we have 2 groups with 15 by 2 and 40 by 3 days. So time taken together by 4 men and 3 boys would be first product 40 by 3 into 15 by 2 upon sum 40 by 3 plus 15 by 2. So this goes 20, this is 5, this is 100 into multiplying by 6, 80 plus 45. So it would be 100 into 6 by, this is 125, bingo. 525 4 times and 5 times. 24 by 5 days this group will take to complete the work. That is in option C. Good. Now if we look at this sum again, this is the sum of model or and. If A people and B people, B of different type, can complete the work in D days, then P of this group and Q of this group completes the work in how many days? We can do this by directly using the formula, that is D upon P by A plus Q by B. That's it. Here we have boys and we have men. 4 boys and 3 men can complete the work in 10 days. Then 3 boys plus 4 men would be completing this work in how many days? 10 upon 3 by 4 plus 4 by 3. LCM 12. This would be 120 upon 3 into 3, 9 plus 4 into 4, 16. That is 25. 5 times 24, 5 times 5. Straight away we will get the answer. 24 by 5 days. Use it. Thank you, Kundan Shah. Sorry, I forgot to mention, I should welcome all the students of Abacus Institute of Engineering and Management, Bendel District, Hooghly, West Bengal, who are attending this session. आज ये सारे बच्चे session attend कर रहे हैं मेरे साथ and helping me out in getting me the answers. Yes, yes. Sohini Banik, the fastest finger first to give me the answer for this question. The sum of Shelley and her mother age is 63 years. S plus M, mother, is 63. 4 years back, her mother's age was M minus 4, was 4 times that of Shelley's age at that time. That would be S minus 4. So this will give M minus 4S equals minus 16 plus 4 minus 12. And we have M plus S is 63. So let me subtract these. I'll get minus 5S equals minus 75. That means age of Shelley, current age of Shelley is 75 by 5, that is 15 years. But what is required? Present age of Shelley's mother is 63 minus, M. M is equals to 63 minus S, 63 minus 15, 58, 48. Bingo. Shelley's mother's present age is 48 years, and that is in option B. Now, the question here is the same question. Can we do it with some other process? Maybe like if I use rule 6 butterfly diagram from my rule book. Can we use this? That is in the popular The Jungle rule book. You people know that. Okay, here it is given that S plus M is 63. 4 years back, S plus M should be 63 minus 8, that is 55. And it is given that mother age was 4 times Shelley. Mother age was 4 times Shelley 4 years back. That means ratio of mother to Shelley's age is 4:1. Now we can see that we can divide this 55 in the ratio of 4:1. So mother age would be 4 by 5, that is 44, and Shelley's age would be 1 by 5, that is 11. Then current age of mother is 44 plus 4, that is 48. Not exactly we have used butterfly diagram because here average was missing, but yes, we have used rule 5 of our ratio proportion. And with this ratio proportion, with just going back and converting, using this ratio, converting into proportion would be more finer method to find the answer, that is 48 years. I beg my pardon, not rule 6, but rule 5 would be applicable here. Quite a few sitter as far as this exams is concerned, isn't it? The number of four-wheelers X sold in 1 year varies inversely with the number of two-wheelers sold in that year. That means it varies inversely. X is inversely proportional to Y. That means X1 Y1 equals to X2 Y2 by using law of inverse variation. If 4,000 X were sold in one particular year, then 21,000 Y were sold in that year into 21,000 equals to how many two-wheelers were sold? Two-wheelers means Y2. If in a year 6,000 of four-wheelers is X, equals 4,000 into Y2. Okay, so it is 6,000. So it's gone 3 times 2, 3 times 7, this will go 2,000. So Y2, the value we are looking out for is 14,000. 2,000 into 7. Yes, that we have in option C. Very good. Who was the fastest finger? Again, Roshani. Roshni. Anish, Devdeep, Sanchayan. Very good. Keep rolling. Now, a question which often you will see in the reasoning ability section, that is complete the number series. 95, 115.5, 138, missing number, and 189. Majority of the time which I have seen that if number are not growing very rapidly, just go in for the difference table and look out for the differences. 95 and 20, this is 20.5. This is, if this is 16, this is 22, 22.5. Then if I go by this and let me add 2 here, 24.5, and let me add 2 here, 26.5, let me check. So 84211 62.5, 5501, that is 9, and 8, bingo, it fits in. That means the missing number we are looking out for is 162.5, and yes, that we have in option B. Wow, I can see many of you have given answer. Okay. See, you people also know that. Seriously, I am not very comfortable with coding, decoding alphabets, not my cup of tea. But yes, I can always do that with help of numbers. R is 18, A is 1, I in the alphabets would be 9, and then N is 14. That is W, F, N, S. Now W should be 23, F is 6, N is 14, and S is 19. So now here I can see that 18 become 23, 1 is 6. That means here numerically plus 5 is what is happening. So let me use this here. We have forest, F6, O15, R18, E5, S19, and T20. If I add plus 5 to them, what I'll get is 11, 20, 23, 10, 24, and 25. So 11th alphabet is K, 20 is T20, 23 is W, 10 is J Joker, 24th is X, yes, XYZ, and 25th is Y. So it is KTW JXY, KTW JXY, and that features in option D. Bingo. Yes, I know. Okay, I'll read out what you have written. It's easy, sir. Okay. FRY becomes MYRF. Okay, we can see it is FRY and then M is constant. What would be the possible code for JAM? JAM should start with M and then we should write JAM like this, JAM. So it should be MMAJ. MMAJ. Great. MMAJ is option C. What do you say? Mirror image. No. These are not mirror image. Mirror image of J is not J. Mirror image of J would be something like that. A's mirror image is exactly A. M's mirror image is M. But J's mirror image is not J. So this is not exactly the mirror image. Fine enough. But answer is MMAJ. That is in option C. See, in whichever company recruitment exam, recruitment online examination you sit, in this previous 1 year season, what we observed that if there is a reasoning section, and if they are asking at least 10 question or 5 or 15, 24 question, as if in like normal MCAT aspiring mind examination or NQT examination, at least 2 questions would be there from direction sense. We should practice that. Geet walks 20 meters towards west. We know our direction. This is north, south, and this is V. Geet is here at the origin. 20 meters towards west. West is this direction. 20. Takes a right turn. Right turn means now he is walking towards north. Walk 30. Again he takes a right turn and walks 20. Now he is here, walking in this direction. Towards which direction is he facing? This is east. He's facing towards east. Yes, that is in option A. So I said what we will do without doing a distance and a direction sense question. So one more on that. Point A is 40 meter to the north of point B. This is B and A is north of B. This is 40. Point C is 20 meter west of A. West is here. West of A, sorry. This is point C, 20. D is 30 meter to the south of C. South of C is 30. It will come somewhere here, D. E is exactly midway between D and F in such a manner that D, E, F form a horizontal line of 40 meter. So E is exactly between D and F. This is 20. If I go this side, this will come down. This will be 10. This is 20 and this would be 20. So this is D, E, F and this all are 20, 20. This is 30, this is 10. Point F is to the east of point D. Okay, we have also done to the east of point D itself. Fair enough. Point G is 30 meter to the north of F. F north 30 meter. This is 30. That means it will fall in the same line. Point G is 30. How far and in which direction is point G from A? This is 20 and now we can also see this is 20. Okay, then only if we take A and G, then it is 20 meter, and with reference to this, G is towards West Bengal, that is towards east. Answer should be 20 meter east. Yes, that is in option C. Very good, people. Thank you for giving me answers. Okay, one more from direction sense. Direction we know, north, south and V, west, east. On a holiday, Michael plans to visit the Central Library. From his house, he drives 3 kilometers towards north. This is his house. 3 kilometer north. And then takes a left. He further drives 5 kilometer. This is 5 towards left. And turns right. Right means now going towards north again. He drives a distance of 2 kilometer. Let it be this 2. And then turns left. Okay. He drives another 5 kilometer. I'm going into the question now. Another 5. In this direction, Michael then realizes that he still needs to drive 2 kilometer in the same direction. That means it is not 5, it is 7. Before he reaches his destination and he reaches the library L. What is the shortest distance between Michael's house and the library? For that, let me complete this as a right angle triangle. Shortest distance is always the hypotenuse of the right angle triangle. So from this is L and this is H. If I draw like this 90 degree, then this is 7 and this is 5. That means if this is O, this is 7 plus 5, 12. And this direction, this distance was 2. 2 plus 3 is 5. We are looking out for the distance LH. We can use the Pythagoras theorem. LH is square. It is X. X is square equals 12 is square 144 plus 5 is square 25. That is 169. So the shortest distance is root over 169, that is 13 kilometer. Or simply when I see 5, 12, it should be 13. 5, 12, 13 are Pythagorean triplets. 13 kilometer, option B is the answer. Very good, Somya Mondal. Yes, this is a big question from data sufficiency, and you will always find at least 1 to 2 question in these aspiring minds exam. If you write Infosys exam, really, in Infosys exam, data sufficiency, at least 7 questions are there in reasoning ability. 7 questions. Now here a question is given and 2 statements are given. We just need to identify whether we are able to find the answer or not using these statements. Let's see. What is the value of a minus 2b? That is the answer we are looking out for. First statement says 2a equals 12 plus 4b. If I divide this by 2, I'll get a equals to 6 plus 2b. That means a minus 2b is equals to 6. Bingo. Statement 1 alone is sufficient to give me the answer. Statement 2 says 3a minus 6b is 24. If I divide this by 3, what I'll get? A minus 2b is equals to 8. From here also, I'm getting the answer, and that is a minus 2b is equals to 8. Now both the statement are giving me same answer. This is not the matter here. Matter is what would be the value of a minus 2b. I can select statement 1, which says that a minus 2b would be 6. I can go with statement 2, which says that a minus 2b is 8. So if I choose that each statement alone is sufficient to answer the question, and if I mark on D, that would be entirely wrong. You know why? Because both of them are not giving same answers. If I only choose statement 1, I will say that answer is 6. If I only choose statement 2, I'll say that answer is 8. I need some additional data so that I can give exact answer regarding what is a minus 2b value. Statement 1 and 2 together are not sufficient, and additional data is needed to answer this question. I'll go with option E. These type of small caselets are very popular. We call it analytical puzzles. 4 movies A, B, C, D are scheduled to release on 4 days of a week. So we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. A is released on Wednesday. B is not the first movie to be released. So if we are releasing by Monday, B is not on Monday. C and D were not released on consecutive days. Okay. C was released on Saturday. Saturday is C. That means on D we have on Sunday we have no D. On Friday we have no D. No movie is released on Thursday or Sunday. Thursday out, Sunday out. D is not released on Friday. That means D would be released on Monday or Tuesday. If a movie is released on Monday, it's sure that a movie is released on Monday. Then which movie it would be? Since B cannot be at Monday, B can only be positioned at Tuesday or Friday. The only position left for D is Monday. On Monday, D is released. If a movie is released on Monday, then which movie it could be? It could be only movie D, that is in option C. Okay, and another analytical puzzle, but this is of sitting arrangements. A professor takes 5 students to a lecture and they all sit together in a row. That means there are 6 people. They are facing that side, north. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have a professor. John sits on one end of the row. John can be sitting here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or John can be sitting here. So J for John we have. Sam sits 3 places to the right of Max. We have Sam for S and Max with M. Sam sits 3 places to the right of Max. If I use this and here is my Max, then 1, 2, 3. Sam is at this position. Or Max can be sitting at this position, then Sam is sitting here. If I use this, Max is at this position, 1, 2, 3, this position is Sam. Or if Max is at this position, then Sam would be at this position. So now I have 4 different options available with me. Let's see. Professor sits to Sam's immediate left. Sam's immediate left is vacant. Here we have Professor. Here we can have Professor. Here we can have Professor. Immediate left, here we can have Professor. Great. There are same number of students between Professor and Kelly. Okay, one more is there, K for Kelly. As there are between Maria and John. M-A-R-I-A, Maria, let it be M-A. So between Professor and Kelly and between John and Maria, same number of people are there. This is John and Maria and John. Here we can have Maria. Then Professor and Kelly can be here. The same number of people are there. Tick. This is quite possible. Then we have John and Maria side by side. Then Professor and Kelly are also side by side. No, zero difference between John and Maria. 0 people between Professor and Kelly. Quite possible. Then Professor and Kelly. 2 people are there between Professor and Kelly. And if I put here Maria, then again between John and Maria there are 2 people. This is also quite possible. Here Professor and... oh, let me put Kelly here. Kelly and Professor, 2 people are there between Kelly and Professor. John and Maria, if I put Maria here, again there would be 2 people. This arrangement is also quite possible. How many different sitting combination can be there in the row? We can see 4. And yes, option D says more than 3 are quite possible. Yes, yes, क्या बोल रहे हैं आप लोग? बहुत लंबा क्वेश्चन है. But the best part with these kind of question is what I have found, that you go through it. By the time you are through with the question, you might get some clue about the question. Maybe. There are 6 houses in a colony such that 3 houses in one row and other 3 houses are in opposite row. The 3 houses in a row are equidistant from each other. Each house is exactly opposite the house in the other row. We have 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3. Each house is painted with different color: red, blue, green, yellow, pink and orange. Houses at the corner are not painted with blue and red. These 4 are not blue and red. That means this is either blue, red, or this is blue or red. House painted with orange color is not opposite the house painted with green color. Suppose this is orange. That means this one is not green. This one is not green. This can be green, or this can be green. Yellow and pink colored houses are not in the same row. So if I put this as green, then obviously yellow and pink would be in the same row. That means this house color is not green. It would be either yellow or pink, and this would be either yellow or pink. So this would be the combination. Question is, which house is diagonally opposite the orange colored house? We can see diagonally opposite the orange colored house is green colored house, that is in option A. So thank you everyone. Thank you all of you who have attended from Abacus Institute of Engineering and Management, and thank you all who were there throughout the session on the YT channel. Yes, 9 बजे का ये slot है. And again, I'll come at 9 o'clock very soon with some other company's actual question asked, maybe on numerical or reasoning. Till that time, do keep following us, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon. And if you like what we are doing, don't forget to put in comment, do share and like the video also. Stay safe, stay at home and be strong India will fight back, isn't it? And वैक्सीन लिया क्या? नहीं, मैं भी लेने जा रहा हूँ कल. आप लोग भी लीजिए, वैक्सीन जरूर लीजिए. And I'll see you soon. Now you enjoy the music. Thank you everyone.